Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we are looking at Wolverine Revenge, the new miniseries from Marvel Comics from Jonathan Hickman, Greg Capullo, Tim Townsend, and it is amazing. It is so good. This is the red band version. Pardon me. Pardon my Freudian slip there. So if you're a little weak in the knees, maybe this one isn't for you. You might want to skip it. There's a lot of gore and it is so much fun. The art is gorgeous. You can already see from this cover. I knew from the ad that this was going to be special. It is so cool. You know, Wolverine Deadpool just came out recently. I have not seen it yet, unfortunately. I'll probably wait till Disney Plus releases it. I know it'll probably be better on the big screen, but I hate going to the movies anymore. Ever since shutdown, I just haven't been back. Whatever, TMI. Anyway, so a lot of high profile projects are happening. The Rob Liefeld last Deadpool story miniseries Deadpool Team Up. I'm also covering that. So subscribe to my channel so that you can make sure you don't miss that review as well. And, that's pretty noteworthy. And then you have this Wolverine miniseries and great star power here, I have to say. This cover looked really pretty. I would hate to pretty. It's like satanic, like flaming skulls. But you know what? It's a great Ghost Rider cover by Kendrick Kunka Lim. I have not heard of him, them, whatever, but really loving it. Would hate to find out it was AI or something crazy like that. But I mean, isn't that a big fear anymore? I mean, I don't think it is, but it looks super sick. I hate to doubt talent. I mean, and this is where we are with that. I'm not going to go off on a tangent. Anyway, writer Jonathan Hickman, penciler Greg Capullo, anchor Tim Townsend. It is so cool to have Tim Townsend. Tim Townsend is like one of the best anchors in the industry. Of course, Greg Capullo is amazing. Made a huge comeback with like Batman Spawn, and like, wow, it's like he is back full throttle. Like, the art is gorgeous. The story is so much fun. Colorist FCO Placencia. We'll see how I feel about the colors. You know, I'm very critical about colors. Cover artist Greg Capullo, Tim Townsend, and FCO. Variant cover Lenil Francis Yu, a brilliant cover artist there. This was so much fun. I love that we're opening like in the Savage Land. This is sort of like, I guess, a future possibility, Elseworld, almost kind of like a what if. Like, I don't know, it's an imaginary tale, like Wolverine's Revenge. Spoilers abounding, y'all. So, Magneto has, Asteroid M has been destroyed. Magneto is dead. And Magneto is dead, and the electromagnetic pulse really screwed everything up. Wolverine's in the Savage Land. I love the dinosaurs. Oh my god, the detail is crazy. This is where you so benefit from having an amazing inker like Tim Townsend. Like, just look at this detail. I would love to see the original art. And so far, yes, I am loving the colors, so good job there. Sometimes they're like overdone and oversaturated and or like too effects heavy, and this is such a nice balance, I think. Great job. Like, I feel like they knew this was gonna be like a top, like, this is like DC's Black Label. If Marvel had like a Black Label, this would be it, you know what I mean? Because this is like choice creators here. Wolverine looks amazing. I love that. I feel like this is kind of like what John Romita Jr. has done, if not recently, semi-recently, and I really like the way it looks. He very classic looking Wolverine here, and I'm loving it. Greg Capullo is just, you know, it's so funny. He's had an interesting career in comic books because he started out on X-Force. I think it was X-Force for sure. And, he had a very, like, image style, very, like, Jim Lee, kind of, Rob Liefeld, a hybrid almost in a lot of ways. very like with the, you know, vertical crosshatch and all that kind of thing. And then when he moved to Spawn and was getting inked by McFarlane, and just like, I felt like that was like a big evolution of his art. And now, like, I feel like we're even at another evolution of his art. And to be like decades into his career and turning out gorgeous art like this is like truly inspiring. Like, look at the beautiful like line work, and the spotting of the blacks, and the silhouettes are so gorgeous. The storytelling is so good. I'm so glad we have a good writer on this. It's fun, you know what I mean? It just feels big, it feels epic, it feels cinematic. I meant to say that about the opening credits. When I first saw something like this, I was a little annoyed because I thought, oh gosh, you know, it's like, what a waste of space that you could have art. I feel like comic books should have art anywhere possible that they can possibly have art. And but I'm okay with it because it feels very much like a movie, and so it needs a big epic opening like that. So shield, like helicarrier, like very classic Marvel. I feel like we're in for a fun kind of very action packed kind of like classic Marvel tale. You know, Wolverine just sort of got to that point where he was just like in every team and every book, teaming up with everybody. So he's sort of got to that point. You know, I've been reading him and like trying to figure like if he is like Marvel's Batman or not, and the fact that like he's so open to interpretation as far as like being inserted in, you know, different stories. I mean, you know what I mean? He fits in very easily here. You know, we've seen the past stories of, you know, like him with Black Widow and Captain America. You know, him in Japan with Yukio, and you know, I'm sure has he been on the Avengers? I don't know. Like, he was in the Fantastic Four, that sort of substitute Fantastic Four book with, love this. This is so much fun. I mean, come on. What a great, like, and that's like sort of like classic Marvel too. Like, you know, like just a great team up. Like, they have so many great characters, and it is always fun to see them come together and kick some villain butt, especially if it's a cool villain. And especially if the art is amazing, like this freaking Greg Capullo art. Loving this version of Captain America's shield. So, you know, I could be wrong about, like, I feel like this is sort of like a Elseworld sort of what if, like, kind of tale. You know, because obviously I set up the storyline. So, you know, it feels kind of like that, like a Hulk future imperfect kind of thing. So, I don't know how it fits in real continuity or not. But it's a damn good story, so it doesn't really matter. But for purist continuity hunts, I apologize for not knowing precisely. Although, did it say it in the damn credit page that I gloss over? Okay, no, mutant healing factor, enhanced senses, razor sharp adamantium claws. The man called Logan is no stranger to a brawl. He's the best there is at what he does, but what he does best is not very nice. You know what? Frickin' cliche from hell. Chris Claremont trope that lives in our brains and is always going to be associated with Wolverine. And I mean, come on, it's part of what made him cool. It's what we love about Wolverine. Look at this. This is so beautiful. And the colors are here. I like the colors. Good job on the colors. Love it. This page was so much fun too. I don't know, you know, because it's like arguably, you know, he's been doing so much like detail and like labor intensive work, and I kind of loving these silhouettes and like this snow hill. I don't know, just like the angle is just like so perfect, just because the top of the hill is in line with the top of Wolverine's head. And Wolverine is supposed to be short, but he does look so fierce with his claws like just spread like that. Love him sniffing. We all know he's like this feral little beast who has these keen animal senses. And I can't lie, I did almost gag when the reveal of Sabretooth in this costume looks amazing. I love how cool that looks. Deadpool, who is like a villain here, like that kind of bothered me in a way. I don't know. I feel like you never know with Deadpool. He may redeem himself. And Omega Red, who, yeah, Philip and I, my friend Philip, who I reviewed the X-Men with, we're totally behind, sorry. Like, feel nothing for Omega Red, think he's stupid. And I don't know if it's 90s nostalgia and deep in my blood right now, but I love him here, love seeing him here. This is so cool. I mean, Greg Capullo must have had a freaking blast. You know, so what if Marvel and Disney is the man and whatever. It is like they are the man for a reason, and their characters are just like so cool and so much fun. And once again, I have to point out how great the coloring looks. You know, this is giving me, once again, how great the coloring looks, and also the John Romita Jr. vibes. This is so gross. This is like a gross element. This is like, I don't know, like, I don't know what I was expecting with like Red Band. It was like literally in a poly bag. I haven't seen one of those in decades. And, which kind of triggered me, but I'm just getting PTSD from the 90s. But it was kind of fun in a way. I don't know, I hated ruining the poly bag, but I don't know. Like, is this really that gross? Am I that desensitized? Maybe. Also, oh my god, spoilers once again. Breaking my heart seeing Colossus as a villain-esque. Like, I don't know. I feel, you know, and I don't know. You know, it's not black and white. Tavarish. I just love Colossus so much. This was so cool. Deadpool, you a-hole. Like, this is so gross. Like, super gross. Greg Capullo, you know what I mean? Like, those years on Spawn. As I die at the end, like right before the end of my review. All those years on Spawn with like the body horror and grotesque art and the villains and demons. I mean, Violator alone, right? It's all there. It's so good. Almost getting a little Kelly Jones in here too. I love it. This is so good. I love this series. I can't, you know, I'm not going to say that I didn't think I wasn't going to like it, because I've been super excited. Like, the minute I saw the ad, I knew the creative team was like so good. This is what, you know, we need more of from Marvel, because I feel like DC does this a lot. This like their Black Label. Like, there's so many good Batman Black Label. Like, maybe too many, maybe for sure. But I would love to see just like bring on these top tier creators. Bring Mark Silvestri back. You know what I mean? Back on Wolverine. Get Claremont to write it. Like, how dope would that be? This coloring looks so beautiful. I love it. It looks so good. Anyway, I recommend this, and I can't wait to see this movie. Maybe I'll break out of my agoraphobia and go to the movie theater and see it. I don't know. I know it's gonna be good. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that like button, and I'll bring you more soon.